Right then, we are back with some more of the Gibraltar Challenge. 2 more games for you today. Our second match in the Europa League group stages away, this time at Boavista, and then also a game in the league against Mons Calp. Without further ado, let's head out to Portugal. Now, Boavista are the favourites to win this game, but I think we have a chance, you know. I do think we have a chance. First of all, we've got Martinho in goal. He's getting better and better as a keeper. Out on the left, then we have James Dean, who of course is now a PSG player, but he's with us on loan till the end of the season. In the middle, we have Mark Pope, and he'll be lining up alongside Jack Fitzwater, who scored and assisted in his previous game at the end of the last episode. At right back, we go with Dan Martin, the young Welshman. The 2 CDMs, then we've got Mamadou Diamande, and he'll be playing alongside Tyreek Backinson. Out on the left, we're going to be going with Alejandro Reyes. While out on the right, we have Sergio Andrade. Then our attacking centre midfielder today is going to be George Martin. And then our striker is going to be Sam Surridge. I didn't know how much football Sam Surridge was going to get this season, but to be honest, he's our only consistent goal scorer. I mean, we've got some... Oh, crap. Why did I say... I just, in my mind, I just get so used to doing stuff like that that I just get so used to it now, because every single league game has just been, I expect a victory, and I just don't pay attention when I'm talking. But either way, we're underway. Dominating possession early on, 84% the first 10 minutes. However, it's them who have the first attack into the ball, into the box, and Alberto Bueno slams the ball home to make it 1-0 to Boavista. Well, that's disappointing. Very disappointing. 10 minutes in, we're 1-0 down. Look how empty the stand is there. Is that the away stand? Yeah, that's the away stand, I think. It's very empty, isn't it? So, if we're going to get into this game, we're going to get ourselves a point. We're going to have to come from behind. Again, we are dominating possession. Away from home in Portugal is very impressive, actually. I mean, odds-wise, it's not that different, to be honest. Their evens were 11-5, so it's not like completely out the question that we could get something out of this game. And judging by it, 6 shots to their 1, 73% possession. We are in firm control of this game. It's all just about trying to find the back of the net. Andrade's having a decent game as well. We do have a free kick. Backinson just before half-time plays it in. Reyes, oh, it's off the post. But Reyes gets to the end of it. Go on, turn and cross, turn and cross, turn and cross. Ball's going to go out for a throw. But that was a good chance. Hitting the post just shows that we can break them down. We can get through them. And that's going to be half-time. We've dominated the first half. 73% possession, 11 shots, 4 on target. How are we losing? How are we losing? I'm pleased how things are going. Keep it up. We are losing 1-0, but things can change in the second half. I think we will probably change formation pretty soon and maybe change our style, because we are dominating. We just probably did need that extra bit of manpower. That's a great ball over the top for Menezes, and that is going to be no. Martinho making a great save, goes out for a corner. I really thought that was guaranteed 2-0 there for a second. It's going to be a corner though. Liete taking it. Pope gets the clearance. Now it's out to Martin, who plays a big ball out, a big clearance. It's going to go all the way through to Lima. Right, I feel like we're going to probably change things up, give it another couple of minutes. We're dominating the game. We've had 12 shots. We're just not getting the goals, are we? So let's just try and change this up a little bit. I mean, I don't really want to take Andrade off because he is the best player on the pitch at this point in time, but... Right, so Reyes goes there. Andrade, can you play? Oh, you can play there. Okay, that's good. Bring these two forward. Okay, then you can play centre midfield attacking instead. Do we want any fresh legs on the pitch? Will that make a big difference? The amount is playing a 7. Reyes is playing pretty badly. Can you play there, Hlozek? Not really. Can Andrade, can you play out there? You can. Inverted winger, okay. Then Hlozek can play out there as a winger. Okay, let's change it up like that. I mean, we're dominating the game. Why not put the extra attackers on the pitch to try and get full control of it? at the end of the day. We have Schubert on the bench as well if I want to change striker, which I think could be an option here because Sam Surridge has not really been that involved. And there's Darren Jenkins as well for Andrade. Then I'll switch those two over, which is the wrong thing to do because Andrade could play left wing and nobody else can. I don't know why I just did that, to be honest, but it's fresh legs on the pitch. Let's go attack him for the last few minutes. Lozek with a free kick here. Oh, it's off the post. We're getting no luck. That's the post twice in this game now. Oh my god. Dean, here's Martin. To Diamande. Ball into the middle. No. It's VAR. The penalty's given. Oh, we've got a chance here to equalise. Who is it going to be? Who's taking this? It's Hlozek to take the penalty. Come on. Oh my god, he's hit the post again. They've actually hit the post again. Oh my god. We just can't buy it. We cannot buy a win here at all. It's 3 times we've hit the post in this game. 3 times. We've dominated possession. We've had more shots. Schubert, come on. The counter-attack's on here. Look at number 11. Play it. Play it. Oh my god, Schubert. Schubert. Right, Martin gets the ball back to Backinson. Here's Jenkins. The young Welshman loses it. They get it back. Come on. Come on, Jenkins. Into the middle. Hlozek. Yes! Get in! Adam Hlozek with the goal. 1-1. We get the equaliser away from home at Boavista. Massive, massive goal, that one. Massive goal. And we will take this point all day long if we can. Jenkins running down the line. He's done pretty well in this game since he came on. Been very, very exciting. Hlozek was very risky there. He could have headed it into the open net, but decided instead to head it all the way back past the goalkeeper. I mean, in fairness, we should win this game, to be honest, with the stats we have. 20 shots, 6 on target, 73% possession. We should have won this game, but I will take a draw, our first ever point in the Europa League group stages. And I think we should tell them that that is absolutely fantastic. There we go. Now, it's Mons Kalp in a couple of days in the league. Again, we're going to change the team up quite a bit, I think, because the guys are going to be absolutely knackered from that last game. Do we get any prize money for that draw? No, we don't. That's a shame, isn't it? Okay. Yes, we do. 163k. I knew we did. There we go. And here we go. This should be an easier game for us, and we're going to go very much more attacking as well. And we've changed quite a few players. I don't think there's many. I think just Martinho maybe and Schubert. I don't know, but either way, we've got Martinho in goal still. We've got 3 centre-backs today. We're going to be playing with Charlie Rowan. We're going to be playing with David Taylor. And then we'll also have, making his first ever appearance for the club actually, Lee Smith, the young centre-back who came through the academy last season. 2 centre mids then in Martin Ovell, playing alongside Nick Campbell-Lean. We then have out on the left, making his debut for the club as well. No, he's not actually. He has played once for the club. He played once last season. Warren Blair, the young left winger. In the cam spot, we have someone else who's already made an appearance this season. 1 appearance from the bench, that is Anton Lubienyov, one of the players we brought in the summer. Out on the right, we go with Darren Jenkins, who came on in that game against Boavista and really made a massive difference in that one. And the 2 strikers are going to be Nicholas Schubert. And alongside him, the young Hungarian lad who's been here since the beginning of the game. Brought him when he was 16. He's just got better and better. And that is Christian Gazi. His stats are looking pretty good now, actually. I'm pretty impressed with him. So let's get straight into this game. Hopefully it will be a good one. Why did I do that for? I don't know. It is what it is, isn't it? Let's send the assistant because I never read the questions properly while I'm talking. So, right. Europa Point versus Mons Kalp. A great opportunity for us to continue our league dominance after we got our first ever point in the Europa League. Away as well. Away at Boavista in Portugal is a very, very good point. I mean, we weren't too far away from getting a point against Leverkusen as well, really, were we? The annoying thing was the Boavista match is we dominated it. We had more possession, we had loads of shots, but we only managed to get 1 goal, and we missed a penalty, and we hit the post twice. It's very frustrating. But now we've got some players, different players on the pitch today. Freshen things up a little bit, keep everyone entertained, keep everyone fit. Rowan. Forward to Campbell-Lean. Is Ovell, who hasn't got the best stats, but every time I play him, he seems to do pretty well. Of course, I can't really drop the lad as well. I mean, I give him opportunities whenever I can, bearing in mind, if you remember back this far, he did score a winning goal in the Bright Stars Trophy final a couple of seasons ago. Jenkins, oh. He looks like a really good player, Jenkins. Not afraid to get in the ball and make a run. Campbell-Lean now going to spread the corner in. Comes out as far as Lee Smith takes a shot, saved by Hernandez. But, well, actually, Mons were doing better against us than Boavista did, I suppose, didn't they? But we haven't got our strongest team out in this one. Lubyanov out to Jenkins once again, who's again looking so good down that little right-hand side. Takes another shot. The ball does go wide. But I'm very impressed with this so far. Very, very impressed with the way that we are playing in this game. Schubert. Here's Lubenyov. Out wide now to Jenkins. Jenkins again, just wide, but you can tell he's desperate for a goal. Say he dragged us back into it mid-week against Boavista. And now he's out on the other side, Jenkins. Ball into the middle to find Schubert. Nicholas Schubert finally gets his first goal for the club. And hopefully that will give him a bit more... Well, give him a bit of a G up to go and score some more. Because he hasn't been great at goal scoring so far, has he really? Let's face it. But it's all Jenkins. He's very, very good, Jenkins. I must have to play him in the next game, I think. But I like the way we are now selling the stadium out, and we do have a lot of money in the bank, so potentially, if we can continue to build our fan base up, which this is supposed to be a sellout, but if we can continue to build our fan base up, then potentially the board will allow us to build our own stadium. We do have a chunk of money, it is possible. We have spent a lot of money this year. We're spending a lot on wages at the moment, so we do need to do well in these competitions just to make sure we get the money back for the wages until we can get some good advertising deals and so forth. Which surely getting into the Europa League group stages is definitely going to get our reputation up to a point where we should get some better advertising deals, sponsorship deals. Right, 40 minutes in, we're 1-0 up. And that's half time. There we go, okay. Let's have a quick word. Let's tell them we're pleased how things are going. Keep it up. Right then. 46 minutes gone, and anyone on the bench you want to try and bring on? I think we're probably quite fine, probably resting him on the bench. We do have another league game before the next Champions League game, or I keep calling it Champions League, it's not, is it Europa League? "65 minutes gone. We lead 1-0 still. It's a little bit risky, isn't it? Maybe I'll bring on Kavanagh because he's not had as much football, has he, really? So, who do I take off, though? I'd like to take off Schubert because Schubert has been playing a lot of games. Right, let's bring Kavanagh on, then. We've taken the goal scorer off because he probably will be involved in the next game, maybe? I don't know, actually. It depends who the next game is, doesn't it? Big ball into the middle. Oh, good save, Martinho. Corner kick then for Monskalp. Sergio Ruiz. And Jenkins is there to get it clear. It's Zamenyo. He used to play for us, obviously, Charles Zamenyo. Good to see he's still in the country. Good header clear by Smith. Maruja takes a shot to hit his own player as well. Goes all the way out to Charles Zamenyo. He'd love to get an assist against his former club. But Charlie Rowan, nice, strong header. We've got a couple of players now. I think Charlie Rowan's one of them. that is able to play for Gibraltar, which is pretty nice. Just strengthen the ranks of Gibraltar up as much as we can. Jenkins now bringing the ball forward. He's got some good pace on him here, Jenkins. Doing incredibly well as always. Oh, Jenkins. Oh. I'm a big fan of Jenkins. A big fan of Jenkins, in case you hadn't noticed. He's been outstanding in this game. He's made some great forward runs. He's got past players. He's had some good shots. We can just get his finishing up. He's going to be absolutely lethal. Jenkins again is going to get on the end of this. Crosses into Rowan. Wasn't a great shot by Rowan. Does go out for a throw-in though. Still only 1-0, which is the only worry, because it does mean there's a chance for them to get back into it. But we are in control. Ovell is playing man of the match again. That's the thing. We've got Ovell and... I've forgotten his name now. Jenkins. Both of them aren't the strongest players in their position. However, both of them seem to do incredibly well when they're on the pitch. Campbell lean forward to Ovell. Big ball forward looking for Jenkins. Ballinger nicks it. Big ball forward. Palermo's in. He scuffed it far wide. That was shockingly bad, that was. Right, come on. There's Alberto Del Rio. Come on. Here we go, Rowan. Martinho. Forward to Ghazi. Here's Jolly. So that was my phone in the background you just heard ringing. Rowan now. Here's Blair. Bringing the ball forward. Here's Ovell. Ghazi. Out wide to Jenkins. Jenkins brings it forward. Again, getting in the back, and Kavanagh. There we go. Matt Kavanagh with a second goal. Secures the W. And there we go. Just what we needed. Lovely. Lovely. Kavanagh, who will be playing for Australia next week in the internationals. Jenkins, again, so good down that line. He's just getting beyond the last man and putting those balls in. I think he's going to be a real future star for us, old Jenkins. But that should now be enough then for the 2-0 victory of Mondscout. Not the most convincing win in the world, but it's very effective. And we did play very well. I'm very pleased with how the team played. Okay, let's have a look and see what that means to the league then. We are currently in 3rd position. We have won all 4 games. We do have a game in hand, which I'm assuming is against Boca Juniors. And that will put us joint top alongside Lincoln Redhams, who do have a better goal difference though. So it's all down to when we have to play against those teams. So I'm going to play that game against Boca Juniors off camera, and then we'll come back for the Dynamo Kiev games and the Lynx game. Of course, if you've enjoyed this video, please do hit a like and of course subscribe if you want to see some more. I've been Cheva Gamer. Thank you much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.